All right. Welcome back, everybody, again to Surrounded. So I hope everybody's enjoying this series. It's already the first time I've forgotten to change my keybinds. There we go. I was trying to use the bandage and didn't work. I was wondering why, and there's why. So we're not going to take the vehicle with us because we're just going down here to loot the town today. It's going to be one of the main things we do. Depends on what time it is after that and what type of loot we get is what we're going to see what happens here. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got some undead shamblers. I don't see any acidics that explode on death. I don't think we can, yeah, we can't open that because we don't have any locks deals. All right, some more 9mm. That's nice. It'll help us out with killing the big guy. And I think I'm going to fill up my pistol instead here. That helps me out. Price pile we can check. Okay, well, there's a sledgehammer for us. That'll give us the ability to break rocks now, since we don't have a pickaxe yet. So that's nice. Okay, more 9mm. We still don't have a scope yet, so we're not going to be able to zoom in on him. Almost nighttime as well. Okay, we got a Benelli. That's nice. An MP5 drum mag. Okay. So that'll help us out. There's a lot more bullets there. Oh, an M4. That's nice. So let me go ahead and just grab this out. What does this have? This is 97-00173, 98-00127. So this is better. We got a heavy military body armor. We got the Winchester 45. I can just take that to sell it. Some 7.62. We can sell this. 24.16.3. Okay, so mine is better. It does have a clip on it, so we can take that. We have the 18 storage slot black military jacket instead. Okay, there's an aim scope. We can put that on our MP5. I'm going to take the Bernelli. got an AK-15 as well. That's really good. Chris Vector magazine that we don't need. Some 5.56 ammo. I think if I put this like here, let me drag this over here. This will allow me to get the AK-15. All right, we're just gonna leave that rest of that to despawn. We're gonna go ahead and head on back to base real quick. I didn't know it was that close to nighttime, but we already got pretty full here with him, so we can go back and unload things here. As much as we can anyway. I'm just going to let it continue being nighttime until we get unloaded and sort out what we want to use. Alright, so this is empty. I'm just going to throw this off in here. Let me go ahead and unload it though. So, I like the AK-15. That's nice. This is the Bernelli as well, so that's good. That's a good shotgun. I definitely won't be using that until I have a suppressor for it, and there's a specific presser for shotguns. Let me see. I'm gonna go put this off in the car because we can use it. We can sell it. Whoops. So off in here will be anything I want to sell, really. Some 9762. There's some radiation pills for us. Do have one shotgun shell there. Got some of that. We have that and that. This goes in here to sell because we can't get a suppressor for that. We'll unload that ammunition, throw it off in here. And we got the M4 CKB. So, CQB, sorry. We can use... It's a 5.56, a 7.62, and a 12-gauge shotgun we now have. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to use. I don't have the ammo to really use any of it right now, unfortunately. I'm going to put these and this down here for panic healing if I need it. I'm going to go ahead and set my spawn point, sleep to date. And we're going to head back over down to the town. Oh, before we go, I need to eat and drink some because we are kind of low on food. I'm just going to drink this. This will fill us up. And then I will eat not the cat food. Yeah, I'll eat. No, that's got some thirst on it. We definitely don't want to use that. So we'll eat the spaghetti. Okay. Cans go in there. So let's go back over to the police/fire station and see what we can grab out of there. If we're lucky, out of the industrial things in there, we can get the things we need to break open these big locks. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. It's dirty water, but we can fix that. I'm not gonna grab another crowbar. We don't need another one. Especially with having the sledgehammer now as well. So I usually check around the police cars because there's usually ammo boxes around them. So that'll help us out. So we got some 9 mils, some 7.62 things. I'm gonna have to move this down so I can get the 9 mil right here. Then I can just loot all that and that'll go to where it needs to. So the 9 mil we need to put in our drum mag. We almost got it full. Get it to single fire. I forgot about that. Go in here. So these are what we're looking for. These will have the chance to have our things we want, our break-in stuff, but we're gonna loot everything anyway. Okay, so I can just dump that off in there. No. There and there. So that's extra storage for us. That's, wow, okay. That is really weird that that just happened, but whatever. I think I accidentally pushed E. I definitely want this right now more than I want this. That is not very good layout right there, is it? Yeah, it's not a good layout at all. It's gonna, nah. We're gonna dump our ammo up here. Things. Yeah, I think so. Okay. We did get some extra food, so that's good. All right. The hunting vest is a really good find. Okay, we got a chance at a better axe right now. So if we can get like the, I think it's 35, it could be 34 straight damage axe. This is 30 to 36. This is 32 to 33. This is still better. It does have a higher damage roll on this one, but the spread is so much more that you'll probably more often hit the small damage roll. So I'll just pass. I will take another one of those. Some charcoal tablets is good. Scavenging. Okay. Some residential cabinets. Oh, a food lunchbox. That's great. We can start carrying our food and stuff with us. Angling for beginners. And some money. See if we can get another food one, because that would be great. We got another small school backpack. Okay. We can use that as storage for things then right now. Red shorts, red plaid shirt. Not really wanting any of that. So this stuff, like this, we can't break open. We need wire cutters. This one, we need the bolt cutters. So until we find those, we can't break into those. Here's another deal of ammo. There's at least, I think, one more industrial thing we can try to get the bolt cutters and stuff. We didn't get it. We got a battery. A car battery. I don't think... we could use it to make a battery table, but I've never needed the battery table, so... Yeah. So here's military supplies. We get some military boots for ourselves, some ammo, another MP5 magazine. I don't need these anymore, so I'm fine there. I did get another bullet for us, so now we have a full mag. We got another military suppressor, so this goes onto the pistol. This goes onto this. Actually, this is 8515. This is okay. It's the same thing. And there's the regular military jacket again. We don't need to worry about ammunition container. Some 40 millimeter grenades. Don't think we're ever going to use those. We can't get open to that, and we can't get into that because it needs the advanced lockpicking, which I don't think we can get right now. No, we have 9 points, so we actually can get that. I have 6 points. Let's grab the critical, and then we'll grab the combat roll. So actually, we can try and break into this now. Go. And we have some credits as well, which I'll put down off in there. All right. Not bad, but not great either. All right, so let's go loot the food place real quick. The sharp blade can go into here. The tape can go into there. I think those cans aren't usable. I don't think they're like the other cans. The other cans allow you to make noisemakers with them. I don't think those allow you to do that. Okay, so some food. I'm not going to take the plastic deal yet till I get the disassembly place. Not much off in here. Let's run over this way. Grab the gas pumps. See if there's... Oh, it's just a deal. Not a vehicle repair kit in it. Let's see if this is reset or not. It hasn't. Okay. Sometime if you're here looting long enough, it'll allow you to do the thing. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do that unless we get a lot more ammo. Or a lot more medical supplies out of the medical place. Okay, we got us a cupboard. That's nice. Some of that and something to sell. Medical crate. Have some water purification tablets. This is nice. Some more food. Check the microwave. More food. Pick up is industrial. That in there. Oh. Chance we can get one of these tool cabinets out of this thing. Nope. Didn't get one, unfortunately. If we could have gotten a cabinet, that would have been great, so we could start putting our tool stuff we're putting in this little box in our inventory in there. There's a chance we can get one out of here as well. Hey, dude, you want to come over here? Come on. Not going to hit your primary infestation. Not that suicidal. Also, I couldn't do it anyway. Another flash. Oh, compass. That'll help. Flashlight. No battery in it, though. And some energy bars. There's a well over there if we need it. Ah, another one of these. I like running with 2 of them, so that helps out. Okay. I accidentally hit the E key again. I do want that. I don't want the pencil. I don't want that. But I'll take that, and that's supposed to go right there. Okay. So more stuff, more holding of stuff. Let's loot this vehicle. This will give us a bunch of burnt metal. We have that other tool cabinet right there, so we can try and get another tool cabinet for our base. Okay. Dump that off in there. Right now, there's no mechanic that hurts you when you're near them. I'm wondering eventually if they'll do that, because one of the things in State of Decay 2, oh, well, here we go. One of the things in State of Decay 2 is that if you get a little bit, you get a pretty sick when you're near the stuff. Another energy bar, more stuff, a lamp that we can use. The air and stuff doesn't make it sick, but they're more dangerous zombies. And I guess I should say the air doesn't make you sick, but there's more dangerous zombies with in State of Decay 2 around the plagued areas, and I'm wondering if that's going to be what they go for with this thing around these things, if they're going to add more dangerous zombies around the infestations, is what I'm thinking they're going to do. I'm going to grab me another can opener in case I need it. We can have one back at base for backup. Okay, we got another backpack. That's great. The big thing about this other backpack is that we can start leaving these in tents. That gives us more efficient sorting of things. I just don't know if this is going to be enough room to... Yeah, okay, that does hold that. Okay. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Anything? Yep, we got another battery and a flashlight we can take. Some of that. We can read that. We can take this. That's for selling. We don't need a third one. That was a good time. Okay, already got that. Can't loot the truck. Oh, 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 run, 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 run. And that's why we ran. Acidic. If you see something dropping blood, dropping like blood like that, that's an acidic and you want to run. Is that another? No, okay. I was wondering that was another one real quick. Because it looked like he had something dropping off of him a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy here. The sprinter, so I don't have to worry about him later. That's an undead shambler. That's an undead shambler. Okay. Rid of these guys. Pump action shotgun. I don't really need that. I've got the Borelli at home. That's way better than any pump action shotgun. If I wanted to use a shotgun. Some wooden barricades would be nice for decoration purposes, maybe on our modular base, if we're lucky. An ammo container in here. And some extra grenades is always nice. Backed up with those up there. Some extra food. Trash pile is lootable. I don't need that. I can use another tent for sure. But I don't need that dry bag. I think that is the smallest backpack you can get. I mean, maybe not. Nah, the school bag is. But the dry bag looks like that. The school bag looks like that. So I guess we could go ahead and just change it out so that it is that little bit better. This place, got a dresser here. Ooh, with a pair of binos on it. It's nice. Main thing we're missing now is GPS. We can take these, and I'm going to take those because we can take those apart and get a bunch of gunpowder from them. It's what I mainly use them for. Kind of useless otherwise. Don't need that. Kitchen doesn't have anything for us. We also have that spurner right there as well. Gonna pop that one. Gauge ammo out of him. Let's loot the house. Nothing in the garage. Food, get some cloth. Nothing in the sink. Dresser. We can read that. Nope. We're gonna be selling that then. Some more 12 gauge ammo. Just blue cargo pants 8. Same thing. Nothing in the house. Okay. So let's go to our next place. What I'm really hoping for out of this place, while the medical supplies would be nice, I'm really hoping for a medical bag so I can sort my medical stuff like I want. I can't remember if this is the one with um the high military crate on top of it. It might be. Grab those. That. Pretty much going to grab everything out of here because we need a lot of medical supplies. We don't have much. Some dirty water, some ammo. Shotgun doesn't have anything. Camera, no. So pass on all the rest of that stuff. This medical crate. Paramedic pants. You know what? I'll take those. We may run around as a paramedic for a while. Just have less inventory slots for a little bit. Sometimes fashion is more important, you know. Maybe we were a retired medical professional. It just says retired. It doesn't say what we did. No, we don't need that. We already have a gas mask. Looks like we're getting another airdrop, but until we get a GPS, that doesn't really help us out at all. Okay, if we go to the next level. Ah, there we go. This is what I was looking for. So this will save us a lot of hassle here. Let me drop that there. I'm going to move that down to there. That can go right there. Oh, come on. All right. Put, you know what? I can actually put that off in there so it's out of the way and we can just leave that there. Throw that up there, that up there. And that can go next, and that can go up in there as well. And then let me, excuse me, let me organize this thing. Actually, that goes over there. That goes there. That goes there. These go here. That over there and that there. Then this is 6. This is 7. And this is 8. All right. Then some more water purification tablets is good. I'm going to move this over to here so I can see it better. And that was the main thing I wanted out of this building. Anything else is just extra. We get another one, that would be great. We can use it for organizing any extra medical supplies we have back at base. Once we start leaving medical supplies back at base. Rainy time already in game. Pretty rainy. There's no weather effects right now. There's no getting sick or anything, so we don't have to worry about the rain or anything. Okay, we did put it in the right spot. Okay, let's go back up again. The hospitals are pretty big. You always get some good stuff out of the hospitals. Also, I do need to change that. I have these charcoal tablets in here. I want them off in my medical bag. They go down over here for... No, we'll put them down there for now. They actually usually go off in that slot, but I have the wooden splinters right now, since I don't have any of the higher tier splints. As soon as I get a stack of high tier splints, I usually just get rid of... All right, nice. It's nice to get another one here. Get some more first aid skill so we can heal better, more efficiently. All right, and now we're on to the roof, which does have the high tier military crate. Okay, so this is the one with the high tier military crate. We got a crusher drum magazine that we're probably just going to sell because I'm not a fan of the crusher, a scope, but we can't use a scope for anything, unfortunately. I've never found the weapon that this goes to. I don't know why. We did get an MRE. I'm going to go ahead and just eat that. An F&L foul that we can just sell. 762 banana clip. That'll go with our 762 we have back at base. We can take this to sell. And some extra medical supplies. I'm not going to worry about... magazines usually don't sell that well unless they're legendary. And while the Crusher is an okay legendary, it's not my personal one that I would want to use out of any of the... any of the legendary assault rifles. I don't really care about it. I would actually rather use like an AK-15 or AK-47 or something. So we pretty much locked down the town. So we really can't do anything else unless we want to try. And get the thing, but I don't think I care about doing that right now. We can try taking care of some of the secondaries. How are we doing? We got 658, 9 mil. We got plenty of 308, but we really don't want to use the 308. And we ain't got much in the way of pistols, so I think I'm just going to pass on that right now. Okay. Let's get back onto base here. All right, so let's go ahead and place down this other tent. So we put all these others at 226. So we put that at 226. This is going to be our medical tent. Well, it's going to be the tent with the medical bag in it, but it's not going to be the only thing that's off in this tent because that's way too much for that. We can put this camping lantern down. This is selling. This is selling. This is selling. This is for breaking down later. So I'm going to put this dry bag off in here. Probably put a lot of our bags, extra bags we got off in here. This I want to put down. This we can put down as well if we wanted to, just to get it out of our inventory. There's a third one of those. I think I'm going to put that in a car. We definitely want to place this thing if we can. We got another shelving unit we can place. A lamp we can place. That goes with our extra food stuff. That can go for decoration later. This isn't really anything right now. I guess I'll just place it right here. The gas needs to go into our car. All right, so gas into the car. Throw that in there. Gas down here. Okay, that's an empty backpack. This goes in here to sell. Military helmet to sell. And that's it, I think. Now we got this to sell. This to sell. This goes selling. That goes selling. All right. For now, that's all of that. Let me do this. That. Then we can place the other camping lantern here. Interact. So with that, I'm going to move this over to this corner so it can be lighting up stuff over there. I'm going to leave this here, but we're probably going to move it. Let's see. I have... Where's my pistol stuff at in this third tent? Okay. It's off in here. So throw this off in here with the 7.62. Let's see. So I'm going to 46 slots. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as a backpack storage. Why can't this like go in here? What? Really? Is it that bad? Oh, this is off in here, so that's okay. All right, then I need to bring this over here. Wow, it's bad storage layouts on this thing all the time. The storage layout on this thing is like atrocious. I might just sell it to get it away from me because I am not liking this at all. Yeah, I think that's going to be going to sell. Let me place down the clothing rack over here. Put the medical pants. The paramedic pants I'll put off in there. I don't know if we can put armor in this. I can try real quick. That'll save us some room if we can. Yeah, it can go in here. Okay. That'll save us some room. So there shouldn't be any need to fence any part of this. This thing should be completely fenced in, and there's no breaks in the fence. It's one of the best things about this place. So what I can do is I can kind of block this off even more with these. So there's even a little more of a narrow place for cars to go through. I have to do that, and then there we go. So I'm gonna do this, and what I need to do is I need to get in my car real quick. And I need to leave enough room for my car to have at least a little bit of space to go through it. Yeah, that'll be good. So just kind of go off of that pole right there. In fact, I'm going to move this one over so it's also into that pole. That way it kind of matches and there's a little bit more room. So there we go. It's more closed off, but it is still wide enough for at least a sedan to go through. We'll probably have to remove those if we ever get a bigger vehicle to go through there. All right. We have this lamp that I'm pretty sure needs electrical requirements. Yeah, that needs electrical requirements, so we can't do anything with that. For right now, I'm just going to place this like this. It's very finicky because of the depth thing. Yeah, that's not where we want that. Like I said, the depth thing is very, very finicky. You think you're putting it on something else, you're putting it on the opposite. So I can get it like right there for now. I don't think this can go into here. I'll try. Yeah, it doesn't go into there. So I'm going to have to just throw it off in here with the food. Now, what I can do is I can get some food rearrangement going. Things. Any dirty water needs to get out. All right, so let's see. So anything like soup, I want to leave here. So canned soup actually stays. The rice can come with us. It just gives us hunger. Canned soup is emergency food. I'm not going to eat the cat food either. Canned sardines, okay. Canned tuna, okay. Canned baked beans. More canned tuna. Some rice. Water purification tablets, which I can actually use on this to get a little bit more clean water. Grab some water. That over there. Canned baked beans, so that actually goes there. That can go onto the end because we only got one stack of that. Okay, food sorted. Gonna get rid of this backpack for sure. Do not like the layout of this backpack. It's very restrictive. Can it go into... No, it can't go into there even. Because I have all this stuff in here to sell. So it's just going to stay in our inventory for right this second. This, though, is going to go in here. Because that's where that goes. Ah, we need to place our toolbox and get the tool stuff in the correct spot. I think I'm just going to place it right over here for now. Let me see. Is this my tool area? Yes. Okay. I don't think I can put the cans in there, though, so cans are probably going to have to go back off in here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just leave the cans off in here. that. This down here. That above it. Tools, duct tape, metal rods, some rope, some spark plugs, sharp blades, cloth, plastic, alcohol contents, oil. Cloth into the medical bag, please, for making medical stuff if we need it. This is just full of ammo, so we're fine there. This has gunpowder in it. Okay. Where have I been storing my gunpowder at? It's one of the tents. Oh, I probably took it out when I was emptying the tent of the stuff. Okay. I mean, I could just leave this off in here and use it kind of as extra can storage, I guess, for right now. All right. Sleep. Oh. Oh, it's not there yet. Okay. It's almost there. But we're doing good. We're really hurting them for 9mm, though. If we're going to use 9mm. How are we doing on 7.62? We have a lot more 7.62. We could just switch to that. I think I'm going to do that and save all of our 9mm for our pistols. I think we're going to do that. Probably eventually just sell the AK. I mean the MB5. All right, so I need my 7.62 out. The 9mm needs to stay out as well. All right. So let me flip this. Grab that. 7.62 here. Banana clip. 7.62. So yeah, we got plenty of 7.62 right now. Throw that on. Throw that on. Throw this off into there. So we can get a stabilizer here. This real quick. Yeah, so a stabilizer would work really well, wouldn't it? Grab that, put that off in there, and that can go on there. So we've got a tactical light. A bunch of MB5 stuff we can get rid of since we're going to be getting rid of the deal. We had the ammo for it. It would be great to use the MP5. It's just we don't have it right now, unfortunately. The ammo for it right now. Let's see. Okay, we're fine there. Just grab that over there. I'm gonna move this up here to this section so I can see where everything is. All right. Load this. This should be fully loaded. Switch it to single fire. And this is fully loaded. All right. And we have suppressors for everything right now, so that's good. All right, let's sleep and then head back to town and see what has respawned. This is probably going to be our little job here today. We might go ahead and go to the trader again. Just to sell all that stuff we have. But I at least want to see if the big guys respawn so we can get him down and try and get more stuff out of him. Just need to watch out in case the alarm goes off. Yep, big guy's back up. See if the gas deal is respawned. Gas pumps have respawned. They don't say looted on them. Okay, so some more gas for us. Ahead. Another. We were really efficient that time, which is nice. All right, we got the black military jacket again, which we don't need to worry about. We got a military flashlight, high-powered flashlight, I guess you should say. So there's that. Military tactical helmet. We have 6. This is 4, so actually this one's better than ours. Military plate carrier. I'll probably switch to that. AK-45 magazine. Hazmat respirator with 97, 139, 127. So mine is better. Okay. And here's another AK-15. We can take the clip out of that. Shit, that scared the shit out of me. 49, 24, 7. This one's actually better, so we need to switch to this weapon here, actually. So we can sell this one here real quick. Let me open this up. No, I'm going to put the ammo down here. Clips go up top. Can grenades go up here? No. Okay, so grenades got to go somewhere else right now. And then this can go down here. And then I can take this off and put on the military plate carrier. Okay. I know it's a lot less storage, but I just like it more personally as protection, and the way the layout slots are. Just really, really enjoy that. So we can sell that AK. We can sell this helmet. We have some grenades we need to get rid of. That goes in there. All right. Let's see. With the gas thing, we laid it after this place, so we should get more gas. I mean, these all should be restocked. That's a lot of ammo. Nice. So yeah, these industrial containers should be relooted. We could try again for the fire axe here. And oh yeah, that's way better fire axe. I'm sorry if this is really boring, but this is kind of the loop of the game, really, right now for loot, unless you're going for special loot. 35 to 36. That's actually not that bad. The machete's a lot quicker as well. And also that stamina drain is just terrible. I know we just got this, but I think I would rather have the machete, personally. I'll keep the fire axe in case I want to switch back, but I'm pretty sure I want to do a little swingy a lot faster. Okay, some ammo is nice. Table we can use. More stuff that we can't go get because we don't have a GPS yet. Grab that, grab that. Oh, night vision goggles. There we go. Okay, it does need a battery, but we at least have night vision. It's the shittiest vision, but at least we have it now. At least have some type of night vision. It's the shittiest night vision you can get, but yeah, more tents. More tents for storage right now is our goal. I think we done looted this. Yeah, we done looted that. We done looted that. So upstairs it is. I mean, we could go drive around and try to find them, but it's still a crapshoot if we can find them or not. Even then. So, military supplies, see if we get anything out of this. A 7.62 drum mag. There we go. That's something we want. All right, let me unload this. And load up this thing. So we definitely want another one of those if we can get it. But with this, we only need one extra clip so we can actually drop all these other clips back off at base. Some shell casings. Just used to make shotgun shells. We don't really need that, but whatever. And some 9mm. This should already be still opened and it refreshed. That's the one thing, though, I think they're probably going to definitely fix is any safe you open in your play sessions. If they have, if you've already opened them, they stay open forever until you relog. So, yeah, there ain't no getting past that. The only thing you could do if you wanted to definitely make sure that you had to do that is relog in. Is the only really way to fix that. All right, let's go grab some more food. Don't need cigarettes. That. What the hell was that? Like a little tiny mini explosion for some reason. I don't know what that was. I'm going to double check. I forgot to do it earlier, but I don't think there's anything on this roof to loot. Yeah, there's nothing up here to loot. Okay. And you can't get into this thing either. Let's head over to this thing. I still can't get over this rain effect on the screen. It feels so good to have that. And it goes away when you're in buildings and stuff like that. It's so awesome. I know it seems kind of pointless, really, but I love it. Yep. Mine still is better. I'll take the Molotovs, but I doubt I ever use them. More food. Charcoal tablets. That's actually better. I could use with one more cupboard. I found. Usually 2 is good enough for anything you want to, any kind of extra clothes you want to hang on to. 2 is usually good enough. We don't need another sledgehammer. One is more than enough. Electronic wire. I think that's the first electronic wire we've seen. I thought I heard somebody breathing. Guess not. Okay. Another Benelli. Oh, that's a really great one. That's a lot better than ours. Compact foregrip for it. Oh, heavy scope onto there. Okay. That's a 23 bullet per thing. I got enough room for it down here, and I'm going to take this other banana clip as well, in case we need it. And we'll go ahead and take the armor repair kit as well. We're pretty much loaded up, so I'm going to go ahead and head on back to base and empty out real quick. Making sure I was back on semi-auto. we also need to start concentrating on the right side of the tree. We need to get down here to this one as quick as we can. So we need 5 and 5, so we need 10 points in total. So we definitely need to get down there before we start making our base. There's some empty water bottles. Dirty water bottle here. That can actually go up there. That into there. That into there. I'm going to put the banana clips up. Have some extra clips if we ever need them for something. We have the build there. Place the table. Gonna place it for there right now. Let me place this right there. We're gonna be selling this military helmet. This one is 7. This one is 5. We have a 6 on us. We actually want to switch to this one. To sell that. Let me put up the kit here. Didn't think so. Just gonna stick that right there. I'm gonna, oh, that can go into our deal. We can place the lamp over here on this table. In fact, we can take this lamp and move it next to it. Okay, where's the Benelli that we have is there. So this is 23, 31, 5. This one is 20, 26, 6. I'll take the damage per pellet more. Let me see. It is 218 and 284. Definitely taking this one for the RPM as well. So much more RPM. No, I'm gonna throw that. Yeah, I was thinking about selling it, and then I said no, I'll keep it. I'll definitely keep it for now. All right, I think we're good right now. I think we're good. We have everything. Well, we can get rid of this 40 millimeter grenade here. We don't need that on us. Okay, I think that's all of that. Let me check my medical bag and straighten it out. We have a full stack, so we don't need that there anymore. So we'll do that and that. And medical bag is in here, right? Yep. So let's throw that off in there. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Nice. All right. Let's head back to town here. Actually, let's go ahead and just run over to the trader before the day is over with, before the episode's over with, because we need to get rid of some things. We have so much stuff now. We can pick up things on the way by. I definitely want to loot the car place again before we go. because we can find things like this in here, which is nice. Some fitness XP. So +1 skills point. So we now have 3. Another sledge that we don't need. We tilted cans, though. We cannot loot that. That's interesting to know, that it won't let us loot that. So these guys have respawned over here. That's interesting. Want to go around the tree, do you? No, he hasn't respawned. Huh. I'm not really worried about going to the hospital right yet. I'm fine. I definitely want to loot this place again, though. It would help if I kept my machete out. It's not a usable truck, is it? I don't think so. No, it's too flat. Yeah, it's too flat. Okay. I was supposed to say, if that's a usable deal, that would be nice, because I could use a bigger inventory of my running around vehicle. We can just sell that. You know, I do like the camo one, so, but I will take the red one. And maybe change that at one point if we wanted to. But for right now, we'll run around with the camo. Okay. Hi. Okay, it's just an undead shambler. I know I should be going on the ground, but I just hate fighting from the ground. I was worried that it was one of these, the red guy was acidic or something. Yes, bumps. Gonna need to stock up on gas for our base for our generator when we have them. And I don't know if we're gonna need just one generator or if we're going to need 2. Don't know how big it's going to be yet. I don't think I'll need to have 2 large generators, but you never can tell. Large generators cover a lot of area in the game, so if I'm if I'm doing 2 large generators, then yeah, I built way too big. Really. I've built way too big. Most likely. Those are good. Those off in that one, since they're so big. I don't think there's anything else really to loot in this place. There might be a couple of trash things to loot, like this one. Well, that one turned out oh good. But I don't know if there's any other, like, industrial loot or not. I don't think you can get into these trailers. Yeah, you can't get into the trailers. Trash, that's not a trash pile. That's a trash pile. Ammo container. Pretty good bit of ammo in it, so that was worth it. All right, let's go get to our vehicle and head over to the trader. We're running a little bit long this episode, but I want to get to the trader with y'all so we can sell the things and we can look and see if we can buy anything nice with our money. Maybe if we're lucky, we can find a GPS at the trader. Let me check real quick. I don't think... No, that actually probably is the spot I need to turn, isn't it? We can also go next episode to do a little bit different. We could loot the, we could go and loot the mall again. There it is. It's over here over the hill. Okay. I'll take some free meat. I can either sell that or I can hold on to it for if I need to. And it's already raining again. It's a rainy map this time around. We got some rain last season, but this is like a lot of rain. We usually don't get this much rain, I don't think. All right, so I need to grab my stuff to sell. And none of that is to be sold. Put the gas in here. For right now, put it there. Needs to go into that. All right. So do we have the wandering trader in here somewhere today? Ah, yes. How you doing, friendo? It's nice that you can sell to this guy now. If he's got enough room. I don't want to sell the ammo. Hold on. Why is there ammo in this? I can't. Okay. No, I don't want you to have that ammo. Thank you. No, you cannot have my ammo. All right. So I want you to have that. That. That one. No, you can't have that, but you can have that. Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing now. There is money. Traders have money. Because that, like, happened, like, right at the end of last season. I totally forgot about that. I don't think he can buy that, can he? Yeah, he can. Cool. So, yeah, we got that. Let me put that in there. He can take that. That can go in there. There's nothing else I want to sell. Right. That can go there, and this can go down here. All right. Let's see. There's nothing I want to you. Let's do the wondering. Well, first, let's check this guy and see if he's got any crates. No crates, so we ain't going to worry about that. So let's see. We could buy another one of these. These always restock, so these are always available. We don't have to buy it right now. 99 and 079. So this is actually better than ours right now with the radiation protection. We could buy another military suppressor, but I think we're fine there. We really don't have the ammo for that right now. Um, do I do that? I think I do. I think I want that. Yeah, let's do that because I kind of want to use the shotguns. It's a 5.56 drum mag. There's an ACOG scope. I like ACOG scopes more than anything else for things, so I'm just gonna purchase an ACOG as well. If it's not a deal, 750. I don't think I have the money for that. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. We could buy that for more storage, but I'm fine right now. I don't think I don't think he has anything else I want. There's another compact foregrip we could get, but I'm just going to pass on that. All right. Let's see. We can get this done, and then we could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the meat cooked. It was actually only 3. Huh. I thought I had more. We'll put that elf in there. Do I have empties on me? No, I don't have any empties on me. Okay. I ain't really worried about the empties anyway. We have that well in the city where we live if we want to. All right, so we got a drink. Let me open up the storage, throw this off in here. All right, so gas to there. Throw the ACOG right there. Shotgun deal for later. And everything else is hunky-dory. All right. So, not much, but we did get a little bit. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode right here. And I'm going to run back to base and grab that Bernelli. And we're going to use the shotgun next episode as our clear weapon. We're going to go and clear out the mall again. And we're going to use our sniper rifle, of course, our hunting rifle for the boss, but we'll use our shotgun for clearing out the mall itself. So I will see y'all next episode with that. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope y'all enjoying the series. We're almost there, I feel, before we get to the point where we can start making our own base. Pretty soon we're going to have to go and get we're going to have to find out where we want to build. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really found anywhere yet I really want to build. So we'll just have to see how that's going to go. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.